people will come on. You see how it was last week. They'll come on as they come on. But
Yeah.
I wanted to start it, and if they come on, I'm putting these on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I remember you
Yep,
saying that last.
yep. I put them on YouTube, so I actually start uploading them. My internet was terrible for like a week, and
Oh,
I got caught up last night, so I actually started putting them on YouTube. So it's straight. So the first two is on there. The first two are on there. I'm gonna put the third one and this one on there today. I'm getting some of those thumbnails and stuff. I start doing some of those thumbnails to make it look more professional. But
okay.
yeah, it's just part of doing the internet thing, man. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So this won't be a whole hour and a half or nothing, but basically I want to cover sales funnels. And what's important about sales funnels is that it gives the person that goes into your funnel, they have one thing to do. That's the difference between a sales funnel and a website. And so with a sales funnel, in particular, my sales funnel is literally you go on this page, and the page could be um it could be 10 sections, 20 sections, and all the sections are going to have the same action button, the same click call to action. And that call to action could be sign up for this webinar, or uh, sign up to my mailing list, or book a consultation, whatever. Like, it's just literally everything on that particular page is leading you to one thing, and that's to
Oh,
book a call. And that's the
okay.
difference between a website, right?
Okay.
You go on a website and it's messy. It's stuff everywhere. It's, you might have my booking calendar here. You may have find out more information here. You may have something else here. But in a real sales funnel, all
Yeah.
you get to do on that page is that one thing,
Okay.
right? It could be an opt-in form. It could be whatever. It's just that one thing you may have and it's different types of them, right? So you got a lead generation funnel, and all this funnel is done is you just using that to generate leads. And that's the type of funnel that I have right now. Although I have like a hybrid type of it because I have a
Yeah.
video on there, and that's a video sales letter, or VSL funnel. I get into that, but it's dope, bro. It doesn't matter what you're selling. So with my particular team, it's a whole thing that's mapped out, and we like, look, what is your offer? So your main offer may be, let's say your main offer is coaching. So your main offer may
Okay.
be a $5,000 coaching program. You're not going to run a funnel to a $5,000 coaching program.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? You won't run that particular thing because people not about to click on it and say, "Hey, I'm gonna get this man $5,000 because I ran across his ad." So,
Uh-huh.
so you need something to help you generate the leads, something to help you get people in the system. So that's where you see people say, "Download my free ebook," and that's just
Oh,
to get your information,
yeah.
right? So
Got you.
so now they got your information, and once you get that free ebook, they're gonna pump everything else to you because you only can do one thing on that first page. So you got
Yeah.
that first page of the funnel, you're gonna get the free ebook, add your contact information, and then the second page is gonna kick up. So on the second page, they're gonna say something like, "Hey, um, thanks for downloading our free ebook. Would you be interested in upgrading to the physical book for $29.99?"
Got you.
Right? So they call that an upsell, right? So you say, "No, I don't want your free, I don't want your physical copy. I'm gonna take this free ebook," and you say, "No, I'm good on the physical copy." They're gonna downsell you something else. Okay, you didn't want that physical copy. Well, how about our video newsletter for $9.99? You in the
Got.
funnel now.
Yeah.
That's all a part of the funnel. So if you do decide to take the upsell and you spend the $29.99, then they say, "Hey, since you spend $29.99, how about our coaching program for $5.99?"
Hmm.
And you go right back through the same type of system. So you could say, "Yeah, I want the coaching program for $5.99." And they'll probably upsell you some other type of program that's personal. Well, join our mentorship program for uh $10,000, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a
Hmm.
lot of times, what they'll do instead of that is tell you to book a call, and our team will call you,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
most people are not about to give you $5,000 or $10,000 in a funnel.
Okay.
Unless you're Grant Cardone or one of those type of guys that they know who they dealing with already type of
Yeah.
thing.
Got you.
So that's all a part of the funnel. And I've seen this to iterate it to the point of where it's annoying. You can't even get out the funnel. Like fast as you click something and get the free ebook, they selling you one thing, down selling you back, up selling you down. You like, dog, I
Yeah.
just want this ebook. But
Yeah.
that's a part of a funnel.
Yeah. I
It's part
got
of
you.
the funnel. So that's a lead generation funnel. And
Oh,
you usually do that, and it's some type of opt-in form, and they get your information. And you either gonna get some type of lead magnet is what they call it. So you're gonna get the free ebook or free newsletter or a free checklist. All of these are lead generators. You're just gonna get something for free. And a lot of these ebooks are things that they didn't even write. They didn't even write it.
got you.
It's all PLR. If you're not familiar with PLR, it's private label rights, and
Okay.
that's content that you get in bulk. So I have multiple PLR resources, and some of them I bought like lifetime access to, and they'll give me ebooks. Like I can go on there and download ebooks, change the cover, change the name of it. I can even put it into Canva or something and go in there and edit it and change everything. You know what I'm saying? So and that's a lead magnet,
Got you.
right?
Okay.
So you
Okay.
got people that's actually selling these lead magnets and putting a crazy price on them. Like they might be selling these type of lead magnets, PLR lead magnets, and they might tell you they want $300 for a business credit ebook that's just a PLR book.
Mm. Yeah, I get you.
It's just a PLR book, and they may have bought this PLR book for $3 from a
I
PLR
get
site.
you. Like Etsy or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a PLR site.
Okay.
And no, but
Got
they
you.
got them. See, the people on Etsy, I got stuff on Etsy. I got like a hybrid of some PLR, and
Okay.
because I got a book, my business credit book is a book that I actually bought from a guy on Fiverr. He remixed it, remastered it, he
Okay.
redid the cover for me. You know what I'm saying? He did all of that stuff for me, and I paid him like $170 for the book for him to do everything for me, all the
Okay.
editing. I can go
Okay.
through whatever, you know what I'm saying? But usually PLR, like it's literally thousand. Like I bought one PLR package for maybe $60, and it was like a million PLR pieces. They could be
Okay.
ebooks, they may be
Okay.
workbooks, and you just click on them and you can go add them to Canva and change it around and make it yours. That's the hidden thing about digital products is that they got PLR products that you can literally buy, remix, and sell it like yourself. That's what a PLR is. Your private label rights. It give
Okay.
you the rights to do whatever you want to do with it,
Okay.
right?
That makes sense. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So you go and buy this, and you'll see people selling the same content, just with a different cover, different name, different whatever. They just package it the way they want to package it.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what you do for lead generation. You do a lead magnet and you do whatever you selling. So back to the context of your $5,000 course or your $5,000 coaching program. So you will lead up to that. In most funnels, you want at least three things. So
Okay.
in my particular funnel, I'm gonna give you the free community and my uh, real life XP program. So you get that for free. You sign up, boom. So once you sign up, you're gonna get an email that say thank you for signing up. Here go your login credentials, and then you're gonna get a uh another page that's an upsell. And the upsell is, are you a business that's looking to run a community, to automate your systems, to do this? So I'm selling you my software as the upsell, right? So you get sold the software as the upsell. That's the second page. So if either
Okay.
either you buy the software or you don't, you're gonna get
Okay.
the real offer is the $3,500 done for you
Okay.
product, which is
Okay.
the $3,500 product is to make your funnel. And that is it's a little bit of work with a funnel. I'll explain why it's more work than a website in a second. But we make the funnel, fully design it, design whatever your ebook covers, whatever. We give you mock-ups, the little things you see that look like a book cover or CD cover, whatever those mock-ups. They design all of that. Boom, you design all of that. And then we actually work out your offer.
Okay.
Your main offer, we help you design your, well, I help you design your web, your main offer. My marketing team don't do a lot of that part. That's what I do. I help you
Hmm.
get it together. When I bring it to them, it's literally just directions.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I do.
By the time me and the person put it together,
Uh-huh.
when I sit down with my marketing team, I'm
Uh-huh.
bringing them a whole, like, for my funnel, it was like 20 some pages of material that I actually had to write out
Got you.
from the
Got you.
copy, from the copy to the flow of the funnel.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Then I give it
Yeah, I
to
do.
them and they do everything. And they do it in 3 to 5 business days. But I'm just explaining how the funnel works so you can get an idea of, putting the funnel together. And you don't got to pay somebody like how I'm paying them. You can, bro, you can literally get the software. It's funnel templates in the software. So you don't have to do nothing but go in there,
Ah,
change the colors around, change this around, and work through your flow.
okay.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Now I advise
Yeah.
with higher ticket offers that you put a little more than just, you add, it's got to have some pizzazz when you
Okay.
going into those higher tickets. It got to look really nice. So that's
Yeah.
why I paid them, because I'm selling a $3,500 offer.
Yeah, I get what you're
You know what
saying
I'm
now.
saying?
It's gotta match it. Yeah.
It's got to match it. Somebody,
Yeah.
I was calling people yesterday, and one of the guys was like, "Look, I want whoever did your thing." He just flat out. He said, "I don't want to skimp. I don't want to try to put it together myself." He told me
Mhm.
flat out. He said, "I want who did your website, who did your funnel.
Mhm.
That's who I want to work on my stuff." You know what I'm saying? He
It
said, "I
makes
don't."
sense though. Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. If you're gonna do it, especially when I'm selling funnels, I don't want to present you a half done or a raggedy looking funnel. I'm like, yeah, let's build your funnel.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a dope team that put together a dope funnel. So that's how that particular funnel works. So that's a lead generation funnel. Now you get a sales funnel. So this, if you have like a product, so if you have a product, you get a webinar or something like that. Boom. So now you got a sales funnel, right? So you got your lead generation because when people sign up, you get all them leads from your lead magnet or whatever. So then you get your sales funnel. And it's only a little different. You trying to lead them directly to a checkout page.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that funnel look like limited time offer. You know what I'm saying? Sign up today.
Okay.
We're gonna give you 10 bonuses. You're gonna get this and that. It's only for the day though. You might go
Okay.
on a sales funnel and see a clock ticking at the top.
Okay.
And it's to hype, it's to hyping up your anxiety and make you like, dang, I gotta get this for this
I
clock.
gotta do it. Yeah, I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah.
And how all of these things are built out based on what you want is all based on copy. You know what I'm saying? Copy is what they call um information for ads and marketing,
Okay.
right? So your copy would be that, what I'm saying, get it today, blah, blah, blah. That's all copy.
Okay.
So you have people that specialize in just writing copy.
Okay.
That's literally all they do is write copy.
Okay.
So in my business aspect, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna show you real quick. So you get something like this, right? This is this like a this is from one of the main copy guys, right?
Okay.
It's a whole
Oh
book,
damn.
it's a whole box set on just copying, right? This
Damn.
is all about copying and funnel. So
Okay.
you got the marketing plan book, right? It's like it's
Okay.
other little books in here, but
Uh-huh.
this all he about. His name Dan Kennedy. Look, magnetic marketing. This all telling you about words that attract certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So this all
Got
about
you.
that. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a whole different ball game. Look, the sales letter. It's all about making
Hmm.
sure making sure you using the right words to get people to buy
Hmm.
the right things. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
this is from, I don't know how familiar you are with Russell Brunson, but he
Yeah.
got,
Uh-huh.
yeah, click funnels.
Okay.
So with Russell Brunson, you got the swipe file. This is
Okay.
this is a book full of funnels. It's 74
Okay.
funnels in here, and it just describes the
Damn.
difference in the funnels. So even though
Okay.
stuff look kind of cut and dry, or it may look like
Yeah.
like it's, man, this stuff is thought out, and it's people that
Yeah.
specialize in just that.
like the psychology of how people is like thinking and deciding to buy and what triggered them to
That's it.
provoke them to buy. I get you. I get
Yep.
you.
So it's
I
all of
get
that. So you get people like Russell Brunson, who obviously knows something about funnels. He did ClickFunnels. So I bought the whole series. I got the whole Russell Brunson series. He's selling these 4 books for like $180, right? Because it's gonna make you money.
Got you.
You
So you
feel what
bought
I'm
that
saying?
as like a whole. You bought that
Uh,
as like a whole package.
the magnetic marketing,
Yeah.
that was separate. That probably was like maybe like $60 or something. I caught it. I catch stuff because I'm in like they different groups, so they may send me an email, whatever, and I jump in there. And, like even this, I buy all Russell Brunson stuff. This one of his books too. It's called The Inner Circle. It's just conversations with aggressive
Okay.
marketers. Conversations with
Okay.
aggressive marketers in the world. You just learning different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and then this is
Okay.
a guy that actually did some work for Russell, and this just a copywriting book, like blurring it, but that's just a copywriting book. You see what I'm saying? So that
Yes.
is what it's literally like it's a science. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like a science, and we go about it, and because we don't know, you know what I mean? We don't know that it's a science. We go about it and we just, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this or I'm gonna just do this.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Yeah.
it's a reason that these
Yeah.
funnels win. It's a reason that
Yeah.
this happens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
So,
You know what's interesting, man? Because I built the funnel through I think it's Mailchimp, and it
mhm.
was so. I honestly I think that I probably don't even have it built out as well as it should be, and it was very hard to do that shit. It was very hard. That shit took, I probably say, weeks to do. And I
Yep.
still was like, man, is this shit like like leading them in the right way? And
Yep.
so when you said this shit last week, I'm like, man, I'm really glad to hear that he about to do that because I feel like when I'm like the leads that I capture in Cali, and in Detroit, those are the ones that I get the most leads from.
Mhm.
Like they typically offer that one you said where it's kind of like a limited time offer, right? And so I capture them on those, but those are the customers that is like, I don't really like those. Not that I don't like the money, but I don't like the clients because they typically motherfuckers that's like, the car already broke down. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like,
Yep.
it's beyond anything that I can do. So I don't really want to be giving you a $40 oil change when really you need a $4,000 job. And so
Yep.
I be trying to pitch my membership, which is like $100 a month for the all-inclusive package, for car wash, detail, maintenance, repair management, record keeping, you know what I mean? And so like those, I don't get those responses as well. And so it's like that sale funnel has got to be something in there that I'm missing where it's converting them from just, oh, that sounds
Yep.
right to, oh yeah, this is invaluable. I need it.
I
You
need
know what
this.
I mean? Yeah. And so yeah, I did for sure know like, damn, this shit gotta be more intricate, but I had no fucking idea there was so many sales funnels. I thought it was just kind of like, well, how does your business work? How do they get to the next step? And it's really not like that.
Nope. It's literally a mental thing. Sales is
Yeah.
mental, right? Sales
Yeah.
is mental. It's literally psychological. Sales is
Mm-hmm.
psychological. So I had to learn that because I am a person that's technical. So
Mm-hmm.
in being technical, I've seen it and I thought like the way you thought.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tried to do the funnel myself, I've had some minor successes in my funnels.
Mm-hmm.
But when I decided I was going to run ads, I decided to look for, people that actually build funnels.
Got you. Got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
found a really good team, but I bumped my head before that. I paid somebody to do a funnel. I paid them like 500, 600, bro. It took
Mm.
them 2, 3 months to give me some half done ass funnel I could have did myself. I'm like, bro,
Damn.
because I know how to build funnels. Like if you
Yeah.
wanted me to just build you a funnel, I can build you a funnel by the end of the day. Like by the end of the
Damn.
day, I could just get you a funnel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know how to do it myself. But like I said, when I knew I was selling what I wanted to sell, I was like,
Okay.
nah, I want somebody to make this look crazy so I can
Okay.
resell it. So when people look at it, they know it ain't regular. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? This
I
ain't
get
no
what you
regular
mean.
funnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whatever dog doing, he knows something.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's
Yeah, I
what I
do.
wanted to
I
do.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but that's because I'm reselling funnels. So
Yeah.
if I just had my funnel to my regular thing or my regular ebook or my regular, I wouldn't trip. I had like regular funnels for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when I
Yeah.
decided to resell the funnels or to offer certain products like, you know, certain services, I decided that I want top of the line. I want it to look as best it can look. And I made
Okay.
sure all my websites, everything looked good.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And
I get you.
they're all consistent.
Okay.
So
Okay.
everywhere you touch my business at, it's the same colors, the same everything,
Okay.
right? So it's easier. Let me show you right quick. Then I get to the type of funnel. So, right. So in so this the funnel, but you had to go through the funnel just to even be in a group, I believe. But
Okay.
it's probably gonna be slow because I'm on Chat GPT.
Oh, yeah, too.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to be. But but well, so you get the
Got
funnel.
you.
You see what
Okay.
I'm saying? So this the
Got you. I've
funnel.
seen this before.
Yeah, that's why you had to get in the group because I'm literally
Yeah.
leading. Even when people ask me online, I'm just
Uh-huh.
sending them this link
Okay.
because it's easier for me to remember. It's easier for me to share.
Yeah.
But you see, it's one thing you can do. That's it. You go down some more, it's the same thing.
Okay.
You can go down some more, it's gonna tell you some more information. This is what
Uh,
same thing. You can't do nothing
okay.
else on this page but what I sent you to this page to do,
Okay.
right? The
Got you.
community, access the community.
Okay.
Every button gonna be the same. So now
Uh,
then the pop-up come on there.
uh,
You know what I'm saying? Just your name will join the community. Same
okay.
thing. That's the same thing. It's just a pop-up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got you.
Same thing. That's what your funnel is. And once you sign on, you're gonna get different things through other things. So you go to my actual business site
Okay.
and you get the same aesthetic, right? I don't know what Lander is, but it should just well, whatever going on with that. What the hell? There we go. So yeah, I wonder why this one popping up. But
That was
anyway,
very helpful, though, man. Thanks for showing it to me like that. Because when I look at the funnels, I think that after each section, like that's a different thing that they're doing. It never dawned on me that you're giving them all of the information to help them, sign up, but it's still the same action that you're getting them to take.
one
Got
action.
you.
You
Yeah.
that's what a funnel is. You got one action. If you get the
Mm.
upsell page, you're gonna have one action to do
One
on it.
action. Got you.
Always gonna be one action. So now you go down here, you see this is the difference. This is a website. So on a website, you can book now, which is gonna give you a calendar. You can join a newsletter. That's why I say the website always gonna look a little funky. So you
Mm-hmm.
got here, you can join the community. This the community that I was just promoting in the funnel.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then it's even more stuff. Now you can learn more about the XP program.
Mm-hmm.
You can get coaching and consulting, which is a coaching,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, coaching calendar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the community again. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got this is the software.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do tax prep. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you got
Mm-hmm.
all of this different stuff on the website.
Got
Business
you.
credit and funding. And then you got that the business blueprint or whatever. Right. So
Got you.
now you got this, the business builder blueprint, and any of the things you click on is gonna give you some information and tell you to schedule a session. That's from the website.
Okay.
So no matter which one of the websites somebody find me at, which any one of my websites, it's
Okay.
about being consistent.
Okay.
So I had them redo everything. Once we built the funnel out, I had them redo everything. So it's the same concept, same look. It's a different style, but it's the same look, same color
Okay.
scheme. That's my
Uh,
branding. You want to make sure
uh,
your branding good,
yeah. Yeah.
right? What I offer, coaching, consultants, public speaking, different stuff. And then you back to look, you can go get this.
Mm-hmm.
You can go get the business builder,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I
Mm-hmm.
got my music, some merch.
Got you. Oh, that's ill.
And then you always want proof of concept.
Okay.
This was who was on here with us last week.
Okay.
These are taken
Okay.
from my Google. This my mechanic. This is a lady, she do hair. I helped her get her stuff together. This
Okay.
actually one of A-Dot people. A-Dot sent me her.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, he sent me her. And then I offer you the websites and funnels,
Hmm. Got you. Got you.
right? Couple promotions.
Okay.
And then look at me. You contact me.
Got you. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's just the gist of how that particular, how that work. That's the difference in websites and funnels.
Okay.
And once you
Gotcha.
understand it, you maneuver a little different. Like, okay, I know what
Yeah.
I need to do on this page. I'm gonna show you something real quick, and when you see it, you're gonna see how much work. Like a funnel is so much more work than a website,
Okay.
right? Um, I'm gonna pull up the in my drive, and I'm gonna just walk you through how much work for that one funnel. Um, how much work I had to put in
Okay.
just to give you a concept of what it is, because you don't have to do as much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you won't have to do as much. But let me see. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna share this with you just so you see, man. It was like work, and by the time I hand it to them,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally this. So this the ad copy. Look how much work it is. It's let me see. This everything. So I gave them everything. What you need, different stuff, what you will learn. This was in there. This 17 pages.
Damn.
All the logos. Like I literally designed it all out. This all my work.
Okay. Okay. That's all everything you've done in there.
Yep. Yeah, I sent them
Damn.
over all of this. I sent them the links to add.
Damn, the code and everything.
I sent everything over. Yep.
Yeah, man. Look, respect, bro. Because I swear to God, and I don't think that like I'm it's like slow or like
Yeah.
incapable. Like I think for the most part, I'm like you. I'm logical. I'm a little technical. What I don't know, I don't try to act like I don't know. You know what I mean? But I had to build out my own like owner's manual, the process manual for the guys that was doing it. Like
Mm-hmm.
some of that shit, it was still long, but it was kind of like this is just a process. But that shit you just showed me, man, respect. I know that shit takes time
Yep.
and precision more than anything.
Yep. And I had to do it. And I had to do it. So, like I said, that was 17 pages. And then I think my website was like 8 or 9 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The business website, it wasn't as much because I already had a business website. So all
Mm-hmm.
they did was go in and use the information I already had to build out the new one.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
So
Yeah.
they can do that, just remake. Like you can send them a link and like, look, I want you to redo this site. And they'll go on there and basically redo your whole site from your old site.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
So
you.
yeah, so they could do that. It just so happened that the funnel was brand new and my chosen one jackpot site was brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
had to do a lot of work in those. But the the software site was I told you I had already paid somebody to do a funnel for me. It just wasn't that
Uh-huh.
good. So
Okay.
my software site is not one that I showed you, but to actually sell the software, I had them go in and redo that site. I didn't have to give them a lot of information because high level, that's what I got the certification is that software. So that's
Okay.
yeah. So high level already, you kind of got a gist of what a high level site is.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So they
Yeah.
used what I had and they went in there and put it on steroids. I didn't have to
Okay.
give them a lot of information for that. So
Okay.
that might have been like 2 or 3 pages just to give them a basic understanding. But
Uh-huh.
but that's how the funnels work, bro. It's like it's work for funnels. But I'm gonna go over just a couple more of the tripwire funnel, which is when you get somebody in the funnel and you sell them a low cost ticket, a low ticket offer.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be something high value. You know what I'm saying? Like it may actually be, oh, so for instance, when people do those, get this free ebook and you just pay shipping and handling, that type of thing, kind of like, boop,
Okay.
they got you. So then you seen it with the webinars. You got a webinar funnel.
Okay.
So people offer you a free webinar. You sign up through that. They run ads to the webinar, get all of that, and then when you get on the webinar, they're literally just trying to sell you something. They're gonna give
Okay.
you a little information, and then they're gonna try to sell you something. Look,
Okay.
now that you got this, we're signing people up for our
Mm-hmm.
$35,000 coaching program.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they give you an hour of their time and think that you about to sign up for thirty-five
About
thousand
that.
dollars.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Got
limited
you.
time. I'm only doing this for the
Yeah.
people that's watching today. Like I've
Yeah.
watched them. I'm only doing this for the people that are watching today. So you're
Yeah.
not only going to get our
Yeah.
$10,000 offer for $2,000, we're also going to include XYZ. You like, ah, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. And same thing with a membership funnel. And that's how you get people to, for your subscriptions, right? So
Mhm.
in what you were doing, that's why you need to know what you're trying to do. So in what you
Yeah.
were doing, you would offer somebody some type of free content. So
Mhm.
your free content could be an ebook based on the upkeep of your car,
Mhm.
the proper way to keep your car up. Bam.
Mhm.
So now you give them something else that you offer for a trial period. Hey, now that I know that you like your car, kept up,
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
about I give you a 30-day trial to our program,
Mhm. Got you.
and we
That's
give
kind of what the free that's really where I wanted to go with it. Was like, what can I give them that was kind of like invaluable? And so I don't really have like an ebook or anything I could give them. The best thing I could have offered them was like just the service for free 30 days.
nope.
And so you don't
So
think so?
no, 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 no. First you do the ebook,
Okay.
right? That's what I'm saying. First you do the ebook. Basically, you can do an ebook in Chat GPT. You can do a
Hmm.
checklist. You don't even need an ebook. You
Oh yeah, I
can
could do a checklist.
you
Yeah.
can do a simple checklist like
Yeah.
a car upkeep checklist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you doing
Okay.
every and what you how you would start selling it is are you actually treating your car the right way or whatever? Are you
Hmm.
actually how to actually keep your car, serviced correctly?
Yeah.
How to this or
Yeah.
that? You just do that, boom. 12 ways to do such and such, a checklist to this and that. You just do that, boom. People
Mhm.
gonna get the checklist. Long as they get the checklist and they give you a name, email, and phone number, you know that
Yeah.
those people are interested in keeping their car up.
Yeah.
So even if they don't buy the free, if they don't get the free, they don't sign up for that free 30 days, then the free trial,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
got their information. You can reach out. Hey, I seen you downloaded my free ebook or my free checklist. And I was,
Hmm.
I wanted to make sure you received this offer for a free
Hmm.
trial period.
Got you.
Man.
Yeah, got
So
you.
now you reaching out. I just did it yesterday. I literally reached out to like 53 people yesterday.
I seen you say that. You said you didn't feel like you was even done. So that was like all
Mm-mm.
through email, or was that like text,
Them
phone?
calls, them calls.
Oh,
The
damn.
text is automatic. So
Okay.
I don't
Oh
even
yeah.
do the texting. I got the text kind of set up with my AI and
Yeah.
different stuff and
Yeah.
automations. So anything I'm doing personally is phone calls,
Okay.
right? Because
Yeah.
anything with email and texting, if I wanted to text them something, I could just go in my software, click on, all
Mm.
contacts and send
Okay.
a text out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
And if you don't mind me asking, I guess that's not necessarily a cold call because those are warm leads, but
yep.
like how successful are those after you send out like a funnel?
So
I mean,
with
they come through your funnel.
with at the beginning, it wasn't as successful. People would pick up
Okay.
like whatever. So we've been optimizing these ads
Okay.
up until today. So today I
Okay.
decided it wasn't even my marketing team. So today I decided that the ad I was running outside of my marketing team was
Mm-hmm.
doing way better than the ad that they were running with.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the ad that I put together, what like I think I mentioned it before. Well, you was around. I was running ads with music in
Yeah, I
15.
do. Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
did.
So I
Yeah.
was running ads with music in 15. So I understand ads on my end too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a
Mm-hmm.
designer. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got you. Yeah.
So I understand ads because I've ran ads. I know that you need a hook. I know that you
Mm-hmm.
need, what I'm saying? I understand this because I ran them. I ran them with my
Mm-hmm.
music for
Yeah.
years. You know what I'm saying? For a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran my own ads separate from what my team was doing just to see the difference. And now my leads are different. I'm getting
Okay.
more leads and they're more susceptible to me,
Okay.
right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's my picture on there now. The one I'm running now is my
Mm-hmm.
picture on there. I'm not just giving them an ad to the community and the eat
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I'm giving them an ad to this type of meeting and this and that. And half the people I talked to yesterday, man, I'm coming to the meeting. I'm coming to the meeting. They didn't show up, but I didn't care. you
Yeah.
you heard me again. It was another touch point,
Yeah.
right? So now when I
Yeah.
reach out next week, you more like, oh man, my bad, I missed it. I'm for sure going. I'm for sure gonna log on tomorrow, bro. I got you. My bad.
Okay.
Now you get more and more familiar with me. So even though you
Mm-hmm.
may not buy, eventually you will buy something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
So it all work out. So
Yeah.
right now, I got like overall, I think I got like 100 and maybe 10 leads something like that, 110, 115 leads from these particular ads.
Hmm.
And like I said, my ads are performing better. So I'm basically gonna scrap my team ads and I'm going with my what I know best. So I'm gonna put the rest of the budget over there. So they ads were doing okay, just okay. My ad doing better. So I just shut they ads down today. I reached out to them. I said I sent them the metrics. I sent them the information, all the data.
Hmm.
Boom. I said, look, they go to analytics. Bam. My ad performing way better than y'all ad. I love y'all. Y'all been great, and y'all gonna continue to be great. We're gonna continue to work
Hmm.
together. But in this
Hmm.
instance, I gotta go with what makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I
I
do.
I ran my ad with a lower budget, everything, and it's doing better than theirs by like 10 times with a
Damn.
way lower budget. With a
Yeah.
probably a third of their budget, a third of what I'm giving them, I spent on mine, and it's
Hmm.
outperforming it by 10x.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said I'll be a
Okay.
fool to keep paying for this ad,
Yeah.
and this one is
Yeah.
performing this way. I'm
Hmm.
scrapping your ad. I turned it off in my app, turned it off, and I did mine, and I got 4 new leads today already.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Hell yeah.
but that's the thing with ads. You go in, you see it, you optimize, and you keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go
Hmm.
more into ads next week. That's what I'm doing for next week is actually that.
Okay.
So, but basically what you're doing is you got your membership funnel. So what you need to have in there, right? You need to showcase the benefits of the membership, whatever you're doing exclusively for your members, not just the features,
Okay.
right? They need to know the benefit. Like, what's the benefit? So a feature could be uh new tiles for every drying process, whatever. The
Okay.
benefit is you got less debris on your car from old. You know what I mean? That's the benefit.
Yeah, I got you. Got
You
you.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
same thing with the decision. So they got to make a decision. So you need to use testimonials, as you've seen on my site. I got
Uh-huh.
people that said something. Those like I just took those from Google.
Hmm.
That they I mean it was from my they were my reviews from Google.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I ain't reach out to them and get no more reviews. I just literally took reviews from my company from Google and put them on
Oh,
my website.
okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got that. You want to make sure you do that. Some kind of case studies where you talk about one of your clients. Look, this guy, he this and that, and his car was doing such and such, and he came over to me, and we, now he's bam. That's what they want to see. What the problem was, how you helped them, and what was the end result. That's the basics for any case study.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What the
Okay.
problem was, and you can say that you don't need anybody to come on. You can say, look, you can show a picture if you want to. Hey, and let it pop up. Hey, this is such and such. His car was doing this, or you can show a picture of the car. He was, this was the problem. This is what I did to help, and here is the result.
Got you.
Right.
Got you.
So now you got them. You want them to take an action, and that's the main thing. Sign up for this trial.
Okay.
But that's what you're gonna have on there. Whatever that click call to action, CTA call to action, whatever that call to action, you're gonna have
Uh-huh.
that in every section or every other section. Boop,
Okay.
join this free trial. Join this free trial.
Got you.
Then you got e-commerce funnels. The e-commerce funnels is what you sell physical products through from like your e-commerce, and it just look a little different. You know what I'm saying? So you will get these people based on SEO, what they look up, you know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So you will run an ad to that funnel and it'll be based on somebody's shopping preferences and what they Google, different things like that.
Okay. Okay.
And then you just offer discounts, free shipping, and other things within that particular sphere. And that usually help people when you say free shipping, or you may
Mm-hmm.
have some type of limited time offer,
Mm-hmm.
30% off your second order, or
Mm-hmm.
just different things like that when you're doing e-commerce. And then we got
Got you.
a high ticket funnel, which is like I said, I'm using a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is technically a hybrid because it's a high ticket funnel. It's a premium product. Um, and then it's basically I don't even sell that on the site, right? I don't sell that
Mm-hmm.
particular product on the site. What I
Okay.
sell is what the most you're gonna get on there is to call me,
Okay.
schedule a consultation, because most people are not about to give you $3,500 in a funnel.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
You need them to get on the phone. So
Yeah,
what's leading
yeah,
up to that third page? Like I said, the
yeah.
first page is the free community and the course. The second page is the web the software. The third page is the high ticket.
Okay.
So that's it. I mean, that's how that worked. And then you got another thing they call self-liquidating offer or SLO funnel.
Okay.
And an SLO funnel is basically um, it just cover the cost of actually acquiring the customer. So
Hmm.
SLO funnel is literally where you would damn near lose money on this funnel just to get people in your pipeline. See what I'm saying?
So,
You would lose
so
funnel on
break
whatever
break
that
that
offer.
again. Yeah, break
So
that down for me
so let's say you got a free thing, a lead magnet,
again.
right? And
Okay.
then your SLO funnel or your offer, your self-liquidating offer is
Hmm.
basically to cover your ad spend. So your ad spend is $1,000 a month, just to
Okay.
the terms. So you may have a $10 offer,
Okay.
and 100 people would need to buy that every month to pay for your ad spend.
Got you. Okay. Okay.
Right? So you don't make
Okay.
nothing. You won't make anything off of it, but you
Yeah.
know but you still got to think of the cost of making it. So let's just
Hmm.
say that that's a ebook or something. So now you know that if 100 people buy this $10 thing, it cover the cost of your ads,
Hmm.
right?
Got you. Okay.
So those are just a few different ways, and a lot of times you get hybrids. Like I'm using a hybrid version. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
A I'm using a lead generation, a sales funnel, and a high ticket funnel, basically mixed up.
Okay. Okay. All in one.
It's all in one. I'm
Okay.
giving you the lead magnet so I can get your emails and send these phone calls. The lead magnet is the course
Okay.
and the community.
Okay.
Damn. So now I got
Uh-huh.
your information. I'm calling my leads back. And then it's still a sales funnel because
Hmm.
I'm selling it directly to you. You know what I'm saying? It's in
Hmm.
there. It's a limited time offer, it's bonuses, everything within this particular thing. And then
Okay.
it's still a high ticket funnel because what I'm actually selling is $3,500.
Yeah, I got you.
See what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
So
Yeah, I get you.
it's very rarely you're gonna get a pure funnel. Or a lot of it's gonna be hybrid.
Hybrid. Okay, I got you. So
Mhm.
you have. So I was going to answer. That's a good segue. Is you don't have multiple funnels running at the same time. It's just in this one funnel. Okay. Is that like out of the norm for people to have multiple funnels running at the same
No,
time? Oh,
no,
okay. Okay.
not at all. You can have different funnels. The same way I had a different ad, you can have a different funnel with the same product just to see if
What's working or
what's
not?
working. You
Okay.
can that's actually good. You always want to A/B test. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So let's say you have a funnel with where you post a lead magnet. You have a funnel where you want to use a different lead magnet or no lead magnet. Like you can do whatever you want.
Okay. That makes sense to me because I was wondering, like, like the like a membership funnel, would I have one of those? And should I have I forget what you named it, but like my physical product, should I have a funnel that's just for that? And you know what I mean? Like, should I have multiple funnels for different reasons?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can.
Okay. Not just A and B.
Not just A and B. Now, what I
Okay.
would advise you to do is to do it because I may have multiple funnels in a few months, but I want
Okay.
to master this. This is my first funnel that I'm actually putting in an ad. Like I'm actually running
Okay.
ads. So
Okay.
you may want to do one
Hmm.
and master the process a little bit. Say,
Got you. Okay.
okay, I know what's
Okay.
going on. Let me do one
Okay.
for this.
Yeah. Got you. Got you. That makes sense, man. Thanks for that. That's game. That's
You feel
game.
me?
I
So
do. 100%.
he told I do. So
Yeah, I
now
do.
that's the concept of an actual sales funnel. That's an actual sales funnel.
Okay.
So in the second part, and it won't be as long, but you have a sales funnel even when you don't have a sales funnel.
Explain that.
So before I had this funnel, I generated my leads online. So I
Okay.
generate my leads by going live. I
Okay.
repurpose this content and I'm putting this content up and it's people that is they call it They call it inbound traffic, right?
Okay.
This traffic is people that's looking for a service,
Okay.
right? So they looking for a credit repair person. They're
Okay.
looking for a business consultant. And if you got content up and people see that you do it and you got your flyer up, and then if they run across it, they're gonna say, hey, I know somebody who does this.
Mm.
This is
Okay.
his name on Facebook.
Okay.
So that's how you
Okay.
generate your lead. Let's say at this time. At this time, that's how you generate your lead. So you
Okay.
still have a way to generate your lead. Bam. So now you
Okay.
get your lead by word of mouth, basically, and social media. So you get your
Mm-hmm.
lead. Somebody may jump in your inbox. Hey, I see
Mm-hmm.
you do credit repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do credit
Gotcha.
repair. Boo, boo, boo. Bam. So what is the process? I'm gonna walk you through the process. So now you
Mm-hmm.
in my funnel
Mm-hmm. Got you. Got you.
without it being
Being,
a
yeah,
real funnel.
I
You're
got you.
in my funnel because I just generated a lead.
Yeah, I got you.
Feel what I'm
I
saying?
got you. Yeah,
So you
I
have
get
to
you
be conscious of that particular process too,
too. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
because I got to make sure my onboarding is on point.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure my websites are on point. So when I send you the one,
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? So
Yeah, I
you
do.
gotta be conscious of that. And at what points do your customers bump into you at?
Mm-hmm.
What different points of contacts do you have? And how can you make those contacts more lucrative, right? So you might have seven different point of contacts,
Okay.
7 different point of contacts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you need to make sure they all good, but you got to understand your sales funnel to do that.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
You feel me? You got to
Yeah, I do.
understand what your process is. So if you know people are sending people to your Facebook page, then you need not be on Facebook uh posting twerk videos,
Yeah, no, I understand though. Yeah,
posting fight
yeah,
videos. This is a
yeah,
part of your funnel now,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you.
right? You have to control every point of contact as best as you can. Because somebody may log on and see they why he posting this dumb stuff. Why is it titties and booty everywhere? You know what I'm saying? I thought he was
Yeah,
a car
yeah,
salesman
yeah,
or you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
You know, now you turning people away because you don't understand your
Mhm.
own sales funnel.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
No, I
people
get
are,
that though.
yep, a lot of people using clickbait. Well, I'm gonna show Kiki half naked doing a
Mm-hmm.
Megan challenge. Boom, that's cool. But
Mm-hmm.
nobody on your page just called you for business because you got Kiki doing a Megan twerk challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Mm-hmm.
got some views though. You got some
Mm-hmm.
views. It may
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean though. 100%. It's sorry, like I'm over it now, but I used to feel away when people like, man, you don't really share nobody music. You don't let people post on your page, and it's like, man, I got other shit going on my page that it waters it down. So then it's like they looking at me like, well, what does he do? Certain shit I can't talk about. Certain shit I don't even comment on because I don't know what like how I may bump into them in life. You know what I mean? Like this might be a potential client. And then they like, oh well, dog feel this way about black people or white people. You see what I'm saying? So like some shit I don't participate in at all. For sure not posting it on my page.
mhm.
Yeah, I get that.
You got to be conscious of your natural sales funnel and anything you can do to automate that. So I got people that signing up and I got an onboarding form and the onboarding form is cool. But I'm like, forget that. I'm gonna do an onboarding course in the next couple weeks. So you can just click on, you're gonna have a whole course with links and you can, you know what I mean? So you can onboard and it'll make my job easy
Got you.
because I gotta understand my sales process.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? So
Very much so.
if you got any questions, you can fire away. Like I said, people that came in and out, but I don't care.
Let me catch up on my notes here just a second.
I got you.
So one of the things that I wanted to ask was really like the names of the different funnels. That's what I wrote down earlier, but it's so many that I see now. It's probably impossible to go through all of them. I think it's probably better served if I just probably get with you on a one-on-one consultation and kind of outline what it is that I'm trying to do. And I really trying to launch this. I wanted to do it at the end of by the end of the fall, but the more I'm learning, man, it's like I might be better off just slowing down and mastering it, and maybe launching it officially at the top of the year. But I know I still need to be kind of working on it right now. But that was one, and then at the beginning you were saying sales funnels, and maybe you were just saying this in theory, but it was like 10 to 20 sections, kind of in a sales funnel. But then later you were saying like it needs at least 3 things. And so like in yours, I know you said you got multiple funnels in one funnel. Do you like is 10 to 20 sections? Is that like a like across the board thing, or is it just depending on what you're doing or trying to accomplish?
No, you can have a sales funnel with 2 sections. Like it's
okay.
the sections are what's on the page. Like when you seen at the end of the section, it said click this link, and then you see it go down a little bit. That's another section. Click this
Okay,
link.
okay,
Yeah, those are
okay,
the sections. That's what they're
okay,
gonna that's how the funnel is actually broke down into sections.
okay,
Because it's not
okay.
pages in the funnel. It's a funnel is literally one long thing. Right. So then the next step, they don't even call it a page. And I may have called it a page, but they call it a step.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got
Okay.
sections is which are on that one page or whatever, that flow. And then you got step. So step 2 in your funnel would be, whatever that particular thing. It'll be that step 1 would be your lead magnet. And when they click, that's how you get to the next step, is clicking on that CTA.
Okay.
Right. So the CTA will do 2 things for you. So the CTA should do whatever they asked you to do.
Okay.
Whatever you asked them. So with my group, my community, when you click on join the community, you're going to get an email about the community.
Okay.
But you're also triggering that second step in the funnel, which is the next page, basically.
Got you. Okay. Okay. So
within that
immediately, no matter how they get introduced to you or how you capture the lead, you immediately dropping them through the funnel and see which way it go. Okay. Even if it's like I wanted the free offer or I wanted the SLO offer, or boom, let's see where it go from here. Got you.
Because I want to trigger my automations. So in my automations, basically when you click the link for that funnel and you submit your information, I'm going to get a notice. You're going to get a tag. It's however I set up the automation. Right. So I'm showing you, I don't know how much you can see, but so look, these are how it looks, kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? This how it come to me.
Okay.
This okay. These are all leads.
Okay.
You either got a lead or you filled out a form, but this basically leads. This how I got it set up on automation.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's just my software number. That's whenever this all the software, all of them leads, they just leads from the ads.
Okay.
And it's gonna tell me, so this is just one. It said RLBS, which is Real Life Business Solutions. You have a new lead from your BB community ad. That's what I put it as. You have a new lead from your BB community ad. Contact Jeff such and such immediately if you see if you need help. And see how you can help or whatever. It's literally, I'm gonna get that every time somebody submit that form.
Got you. Man, thank you so much, man.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by that's what I meant by the funnel being harder to set up, because on the website, you don't have to have that type of interaction. But in the funnel, when people come and click on there, you got to call them. Whoop, whoop, I'm gonna call you today or tomorrow. Look, I'm calling you. Hey, such and such. Whoop, whoop. Now I already got automation set up for the text messages and the emails. Now they have AI phone callers, basically, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah,
I hear what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't trust
that.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
man, big love.
My guy, this is my guy right here, man. This is my family. What's up, Brandon? He at work. He just tuning in. Hey B, I'm gonna have you on mute. I know you at work, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just send this to you. So I'm uploading these, and once I get the third one and the fourth one uploaded, B, I'm gonna just send you the link to the playlist so you can watch it on your time. I know this kind of catch you at work, so I got you. I'm gonna do it by the end of the day. I have it uploaded, and then I'll text you that link. And tell your grandma I'm gonna call your grandmama today too, because she told me to call her and I forgot till I just seen you. But that's cool. So we gonna get off of here. We about ending, but I got you. I'm gonna send you those links by the end of the day, B. And if I don't, just shoot me a text because I'm trying to have them uploaded by the end of the day today. I only got the third one and the fourth one to do. So I got you. If you good, patience, why you still go by patience on here?
Yeah, I do, man. For sure. I don't think I'm ever, get out of that. That's the street name first, so it's kind of
Yeah,
like, damn, it's stuck.
yeah. That's how I am with Jackpot. I didn't iterated it as much as I
Yeah,
could, and
I figured as well. Hey, look, you did well by JP though.
I did it as much as I could. But
Hey,
everybody,
look,
like, you know what I mean?
I don't know how to do it yet, so I just be like, yeah, it's patience, man. Some
Just
people, that's
patience.
your real name. Yeah, it is. Fuck
Might
it.
as well be.
Yeah, for
So
real.
yeah, so we good as long as you good. Now, when you
Yeah,
want to,
man.
bro, we can get on a regular Zoom and I can help
Okay.
you figure
Okay.
out what you got going on. We'll
Yeah, I
do
do, man. I
yeah, we
really
we'll
do.
do
I'm transitioning from well, I don't even know if I'm doing that fully, but I think I might be moving back from AZ. I've been out there for the last 5, and I just been here for the summer.